Thank you. Senator Williams.
Thanks, Chair. Thanks, folks. Mr Shipton, in 2009 we had a Senate inquiry into liquidators. We recommended that ASIC be stripped of the control of the insolvency practitioners industry. In 2014 we had an inquiry into ASIC and we described you as a timid and shy regulator, or words to that effect. And now Commissioner Hayne has been very critical of the job of ASIC. My question is simple. Has ASIC got the message that the expectations of the Australian people are that you are to lift your game?
Loud and clear, Senator, loud and clear.
Thank you. Next question. To lift your game, more activity. You already highlighted to the committee the extra activity you've carried out in the last 12 months. And I want an honest answer, Mr Shipton. Are you resourced well enough with both money and labour?
Like any agency, we would always like to have more resources, and I will say we are in very positive and productive conversations with the government on resourcing, and that they are at a positive stage in the inquiry, and they're very advanced. And of course I can't go further than that except to say that I am pleased with the state of the conversations and the recognition of the underlying importance to staff and resource regulatory agencies.
Good, because if you've got extra work, and you've no doubt going to have extra work, Mr Shipton, you and your team, because of the Royal Commission, you need the resources, and let's hope that's forthcoming and it all works well. There are several things with the Royal Commission I disagree with Commissioner Hayne. I think he's done a good job and the legal team were brilliant. Rowena or QC has become a household name. But one thing I'm very concerned about is the point of sale finance for car dealers, machinery dealers, etc. I mean, just recently my wife and I bought a new John Deere Gator. It was $24,000. We put down $12,000. We financed the other $12,000 with John Deere at 0% interest, which is about as good as interest you never get when you borrow money, zero. Commissioner Hayne has suggested these point of sale finance availability to the customers be done away with. ASIC has looked at this point of sale finance, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you have any problem with it?
We have a number of concerns, I believe, that we mentioned at the time. I'd have to defer to my colleagues who were involved in that particular inquiry and that report, and would be happy to provide further and better particulars.
I'll take it up with the ACCC tomorrow, because if they're taken out of the competition world of finance and it's left to the banks or other institutions, then competition will be reduced. But I thought that what ASIC had done as far as looking at the point of sale finance, you didn't really see a major problem. For example, Toyota might have their own finance sector. The Toyota dealer issues Toyota finance in competition with the banks and other financial organisations. Surely the competition is good, but you're not the ACCC boss, so I'll put that to them tomorrow. Criminal charges in relation to superannuation trustees. Mr Crennan, there are no criminal charges in relation to trustees for superannuation funds, is that correct?
Yes.
I believe it came to the Senate in September 2017 and the opposition and the crossbenchers did not support the changes. Am I seeing a situation where if a trustee of a superannuation fund slices off money, siphons off money, steals money, call it what you like, they can't face criminal charges?
Well, under ordinary criminal law, a theft is a theft.
Yep.
If a trustee is in not a dissimilar position to a director under the Corporations Act can face criminal charges for acting dishonestly. So there's no logical reason that the trustee shouldn't be under like obligations and face like criminal sanctions in circumstances where the conduct is the same or sufficiently similar.
Yeah, right. And just the last thing, Mr Shipton, the Australian Tuesday, January the 22nd, bans but no fine for advisor who fleeced clients of $4.7 million. His name was Graham Walter Miller. Who's familiar with the case?
I would
Someone
have to
here
see
familiar
if
with it?
one of my colleagues is.
Mr Mullally?
I believe Mr. Mullally is coming to the table.
See, I'll just repeat it for you, Mr Mullally. Bans but no fine for advisor who fleeced clients of $4.7 million. How can you fleece $4.7 million and not get fined? Can you explain it to the committee and to me, please?
The matter's still under investigation, Senator Williams.
Right.
We took particular action to stop conduct, so we might bring injunctive action.
You banned him from managing corporations for 3 years for running the scam through companies CFS Private Wealth, BDM Asia Pacific and Combined Financial Solutions. Is that correct?
That's right.
So it's still under investigation?
That's right.
We'll leave it for that. Thanks, Chair. Good luck, everyone.